I've had this 5-day workout program in a draft form for a couple of weeks at least. Actually more than that, because I worked through this each workout twice just to fine tune what I wanted to do. And this is the final version. So what I'm doing this week is moving from my current 4-day workout split to a 5-day workout split. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So let's get into it. I'm not going to get into specific exercises today. I just want to give you a brief overview. I'll do some videos on the specifics of each of these workouts at a later date, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Now, let's get into day one. Day one is going to be chest and front delts. Now, on chest and front delts day, I'm going to focus and start with upper chest. That's my weakest part of my chest, is the upper pecs. So just generally I'll focus on incline work, incline dumbbells, incline cable work, incline presses on a Smith machine, for example. And then I'll move to mid-lower and do some sort of a flat press type of thing, like push-ups, bench presses, maybe a flat press machine. And then for the front delts, I'm going to get into some dumbbell front raises type thing or some cable work. And while I'm talking about the front delts here, I'm not going to have a dedicated shoulder day, as you'll see as I go through this. I'm going to break my shoulders out into 3 separate sections, and you'll see how that works here as I go through. So that's day one, chest and front delts. Day two, back and rear delts. Now, back day, my go-to is pull-ups. I love pull-ups, so generally speaking, I'm going to focus on that first. And that's my vertical pull. It's good for the lat width. Then I'll move into some back thickness type work, like rowing, like T-bar row, barbell rowing. Matter of fact, that's something I want to get in here, some barbell rowing. I want to incorporate that, and then move into some seated cable work. And that'll be more of a total back coverage depending on how high you work with the cables. And then I'll do some rear delt work with probably some dumbbell flies or reverse pec deck type thing. So there you can see I've worked in the second part of my shoulder day by putting rear delts on the back day. So there it is, back and rear delts, day two. Okay, day three is going to be a light day. So this is almost like an active recovery type day. It's going to be calves and some light hamstrings. Now, I've been doing calves a lot, probably too much. Every other day, sometimes every day. I'm going to stop doing that and just have one dedicated calf day, and it's going to be a heavy calf day. And light hamstrings. And when I say light hamstrings, I'm talking no more than three sets. This is just like a supplement to the deadlifts that I've reincorporated into the workout. So that's kind of a active recovery day, and it's pretty light. So day three, calves and light hamstrings. Okay, day four, arms and side delts. This is my dedicated arm day. As I said, I've got a project to build my arms a little bit more, a little bit bigger. In the past, I've used dedicated arm days and it seemed to work well, so I'm going to go back to it. And on this arm day, this dedicated arm day, I'm going to start with 3 heavy sets of triceps and 3 heavy sets of biceps, and probably superset those. That may go to 4 sets, depends. It depends on how well my arms recover. My arms recover pretty fast, so that may end up being 4 sets of triceps and 4 sets of biceps as well. As a matter of fact, I did this workout today and recorded it, so that'll be my next video upload after this, so keep your eyes peeled for that one too. And then I'll get into some side delt work. Primarily going to be dumbbell work, probably just some lateral raises, maybe get some cable work in. No more than 3 or 4 good sets at an RPE of about 9 or 10. So that's my dedicated arm day, day 4. Okay, day 5, quads and deadlifts. I've reincorporated deadlifts into my workouts. And this is a big day, and this is the major driver for me moving from a 4-day to a 5-day workout split. I'm going to focus and put my priority on deadlifting, and really close behind that, I'm going to have the focus on quad strength and hypertrophy. But at the very forefront of this is my deadlift. I want to increase my deadlift total and my deadlift PR. I did a video on that just recently that I'll link up here in the corner that goes into this in a little bit more detail. And primarily I'm going to have 2 sessions here. Session 1 is going to be seated quad work, and that's going to be like leg presses, linear hack squats, that type of thing. That's going to take the back fatigue out because I'm seated. I'm still going to get some excellent quad work, but I'm going to take the back fatigue out and save that back for later on my deadlift session. So I'm going to start with seated quad work, 3x5 type thing, low volume, high intensity. Then I'm going to move into my deadlifts, and I'm going to work with a 3x5 progressive overload for now. That's what I'm working with. And as I said, that's going to be the priority on this workout is my deadlifts. That's session 1. Now session 2, I'm going to start with deadlifts, again, 3x5 progressive overload. And then I'm going to move into squats, barbell squats. And that's another thing that's going to happen. I'm going to start reincorporating barbells, squats, back squats into my workout. And I'm going to do that second on session 2. And on the squat session, I'm going to primarily focus on strength but hypertrophy. So here I'm going to go with a 3x8 progressive overload type of approach. And that might go to 3x10 reps. Depends on how that, I'm not sure. We'll see how that works, but that's what session 2 is going to look like. Deadlifts first, squats second. And then on both of those sessions, I'm going to finish up with some supplemental quad work, like leg extensions. I love leg extensions, lunges, belt squats, something like that. You know, I call them finishing movements. And just finish up my quads and deadlifts day like that. And like I said, just check that video out up here and give you a little bit more detail on it. And then day 6 is rest and recovery. And I've got to put a big focus on that. That is as much of a part of this workout as the previous 5. I've got to make sure I take the time and I'm patient and don't do anything crazy on day 6. That's when the growth happens. There it is, my new 5-day workout program. This was in a draft form for a couple of weeks, maybe a little longer, and I worked through it 2 cycles just to see how it's going to feel and so I could adapt it and modify it as needed. This is the final form. I think it's in good shape. Maybe a little tweak here and there, I don't know, but I think this is going to work. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to my deadlifts, and I'm looking forward to my dedicated arm day. So let me know what you think of this, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, and I'd like to hear how you do your workout splits, 4, 5-day, whole body, whole thing. It's fun to hear this, and it's a good way to learn. So there you go. I do want to say thank you very much for being here. As always, I sincerely appreciate your time, and thank you very much. And again, one favor, hit that like button for me, hit that notification bell, share this with your friends, and if you haven't, please consider subscribing. This is an awesome group, a nice community, a communal sharing group. It'd be great to have you here. So click that subscribe button and join us. And with that, I'll say, till next time, go get 'em. Mark out.